makes sense. Alright, button, button, button. Cat keeps opening the door. Time to tweet. What to tweet out? Now it'll be boring. Dashboard's open. Chair is in horrible place. Gotta adjust it. So how is everyone today? If we have anyone yet. Looks like we do. Hello. No body panic. I'm here. Yes. I don't think they'll panic. I shouldn't be yawning this early. So I'm probably not going to finish this game today, because it's a lot longer than Monkey Island 2. Plus, I also remember far less of it because it's been a lot longer since I've played it. I think I last played the Dig. Huh. When did I last play the Dig? I'm pretty sure I've beaten it at least twice. Once, probably 95, 96, and the other later, maybe like 99. Ah, phone punctuation, yes. The swipe keyboards work pretty well. Why am I so... Not as awake as I should be. I didn't sleep very well. I kept having dreams where some dark, demented puppet master was making me do things like open door and use crowbar on chest and stuff like that. I actually was. I know you rolled your eyes at me, but I actually was. You just rolled your eyes at me when I was talking about the dreams I was having. You're not even listening, are you? Okay. Ortho. Alright, no reason not to just get started, though. I see a graphical inconsistency. That moon is rendered in the 16:10 aspect ratio, not 16 or not 4:3, but the rest of the game and the actual in-game stuff is going to end up being proper for 4:3. Shape up, LucasArts. Or Disney will end up buying you. Intro cutscene. It takes a while. Hey, Wicked.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain.
And hello, Mafia X. Or Mafia X. I don't know which.
Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that?
Calculating odds of impact.
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
3 weeks? We need Steve Buscemi and Bruce Willis.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away.
Ha, shuttle.
This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for. But as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe.
Oh my.
Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist, while it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages. Is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other 2 crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Alright, microphone. Be in a good place this time. Are you in a good place, microphone? I think you are. This is all pre-rendered cutscenes. I really like how they had the tiles look detailed there for like a split second, even though the rest of it's still kind of artifacty. This game's from like 95, so you should take that into consideration that it came out around the same time as Chrono Trigger and Donkey Kong Country and the like. So this is what PC gaming was like then.
Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
The shuttle still being around.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space.
Such anachronisms.
Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Getting a shuttle ready in 3
Break
weeks.
here, going independent.
Yes, this needs more nose cones.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Let's look at my inventory. Let's look at my penultimate. Oh man, asteroid lander. Whoosh. Thrust. Let's go for the 4x score. I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Oh, actually, I might make it. No, I went too fast.
This game cheats.
Totally does. Cheat game. We have to save the planet, but I'm just gonna asteroid here, but yeah. No.
Damn.
Totally damn. Okay. Now, if you look at this...
This is my penultimate personal digital assistant.
Come on.
It's the T-1000.
The voice of Commander Lowe here is actually Robert Patrick, also known as the T-1000 from Terminator 2. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to use the pen to talk to payload specialist.
Miles, come in, Miles.
Deploy the pig.
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Oh man, it's the Canadian arm. Still has the Canada logo on it. This is just like Gravity. Only Sandra Bullock is a Terminator.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
good
This
to my
game is
baby,
kind of
Boston, you hear me?
slow and relaxing.
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
Alright, so we have the pig, and the pig has on it some items that I need. America. Okay, so I need to use the 0G digger on like certain points, right? I've never been a spirit animal before. Let's try quadrant 2. There we go, target surface.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now. Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this break?
I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
You know when that ad plays when you jump to a new window chain, it says that it supports the broadcaster. Is it true? If they're a partner, which I am, yes.
Ken, the charge is set.
It takes a while till you hit the threshold to actually.
Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
I actually have meant to turn that off on my, because I think I have the ability to turn that off on my pre-roll. Because it really isn't any money. You have to have really high views consistently to make a fair amount of money from those ads. The subscription system works a lot better, which I don't have access to. Because I am not good enough. Okay, this one I'm going to be like, I got a 0G dig this guy. And it's going to be like, I can't do this.
Guess what, boys and
I need a
girls?
shovel.
Using the 0G digger on this boulder is gonna work just as well as trying to move a sand dune with a teaspoon. We better think of something else.
Better find out what Mission Control suggests.
Mission Control? I'm not calling Houston until I'm sure there's nothing we can do. Just think for a minute.
I've got an idea. I'm going to use this shovel.
Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up.
The stupidest idea ever.
Does that sound workable?
No, you're going to die.
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in 0G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? It might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
They're moving at the same velocity and the same trajectory. You know, they're moving on the same vector as the asteroid. So this is correct. That part is correct.
Better fly clear.
Thanks for the warning.
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig
Well,
in Maggie's article.
I'm not here to spy on you.
The background isn't moving because it's a hand-painted background.
If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely.
And technically, they probably wouldn't be able to see these stars.
No need. The target's ready for the explosive charge. Shuttle, this is Low. Now placing the explosive on the base of the asteroid in Quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
Of course, Commander.
Charge is set. Do I have to arm it?
It's explosive device beta.
Load a payload, over.
Miles here.
How are we doing with the nukes, Cora?
Much better, Boston, when you get both of them planted and armed.
Okay, I do need to arm them.
Low out.
It's explosive device beta.
Oh, there's an arming key that I have, isn't there? Yeah.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
I believe it's her hair. Arming key.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Oh yeah, another anachronism. A journalist for a newspaper. Space shuttle, journalists.
Let's head back to the
I don't know
shuttle
what
and watch
else.
Attila do the old fire dance.
I'm sure we'll find some more. Robert Patrick. Alright, now we talk to Miles
Load a
again.
payload, over.
I read you, Lo. What is it?
How can they be so sure the surface won't be radioactive after the explosions?
Well, the theory is that without an atmosphere and with so little gravity, most of the radioactive material will be blasted off into space and almost none of it will settle in the safe quadrants.
But is the theory right?
Hey, you're the guy in the cute suit. You tell me when it's all over.
You'll know they were wrong if my coffin blows.
Don't worry, Boston. My baby's down there monitoring the surface. We'll know if it's safe before you go back.
I sure hope the map was right on.
That was ours not to reason why, ours but to blast and fly.
Sorry, I skipped a few things because I wanted to...
Hi, Cora. I know how sad you must be to see your last space mission so near completion.
There's a lot of empty space in government too, Boston.
Let's see. Say something profound.
I'll miss you when I can't take you with me on missions like this.
Don't get sentimental on me, Boston. Besides, there won't be any more missions like this.
How's the pig doing?
Squealing its little heart out. You can tell Borden my baby's ready to monitor the explosion.
I have to talk to Borden to set the thing off.
Low, over and out. Borden? Come in, Borden.
I'm here, boss.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back.
Things go wrong when you hear the line, Attila is a real Hun.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
Now, where this is would be close enough. I mean, it's daytime, so it may not be, but the explosions should be visible from the surface of the planet of Earth. And they probably wouldn't have done a full burn for that. They probably would have... whatever. Hey,
The explosives armed?
it's just nukes.
Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it. Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we
And besides, they're not very big nukes. You saw how big they were, like hand-sized.
We have detonation, Alpha and Beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Then let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery. Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Space pig.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion.
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. this is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
Ruh-roh.
We're getting back to work down here, kid.
Alright.
Blow out. It's another metal plate.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
The plate is gone?
I'm going to push another one.
That's right, Commander Lowe.
I
Just
wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
let's just push buttons.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Here's number 3.
It disappeared too.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
It's an IQ test for toddlers. Have you ever played this game, to Wicked? It does seem like your kind of game. At least at the opening part.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
Oh man. I'm in a D-12?
So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Load a shuttle.
Sounds like music is double playing. There we go.
Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Vent.
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
We'll just go to this pedestal here. Work on this dodecahedron puzzle. I'm in a dodecahedron, yo. I think. How does... There we go.
Shallow indentation set into the raised platform.
Exit, that's what I want. I'm totally just gonna put this here and everything will be fine. EO knows.
What's happening?
Unmoving!
Well, at least Earth is safe.
like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. There we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
Hello, SS Trippy. Well, not dead yet.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Load a cockpit, over. Load a payload, over. Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while. With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lo. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Lawson is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
For now.
Fantastic! Look! More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone, or anything, alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful. Or gone.
Or both.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust. Corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are gonna have a field day trying to figure out how this worked. We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
This is a LucasArts game.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display.
Ooh, you know what I want? I want one of those chocolate
Maybe
muffins
to
we
the
have.
aliens who piloted this ship, it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
It's your muffin. You eat half of it. I don't want your half muffin. I want my muffin. I want a muffin just for me. I want all the chocolate bits. No. No. You're gonna eat half of all the muffins now,
It
aren't
still might be useful.
No, I don't want that muffin. That's your muffin.
Did any of you see?
Oh,
Was this here
fine.
before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
Ow. There's no chocolate chips in this half of the muffin. Okay.
This alien technology is hopelessly ruined.
Nothing else to click at. Yum, 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 yum.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things. This is light, but it feels as strong as steel. It won't do anything.
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel?
Mm-hmm.
You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink. This might take a while.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Giggity.
It won't accomplish anything. Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Start digging.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
Oh my.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Well, let's start digging.
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
Swoosh.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see.
Yeah, sea brink.
Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
Don't be a dick, Brink. Look at me. I've got salt and pepper hair. That means I'm experienced and well-weathered, but still young enough to kick ass.
No, it's completely...
I can't...
No!
Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. Can we get down there? How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me. Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together?
Oh shit.
Ask Brink about that.
Because
snap.
maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios. Ciao. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen.
She's kind of a bitch.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me. And we both know exactly the same amount about this situation. Which is to say, nada. Nothing. Zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios. Ciao. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah. All my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
Gotta pick up the shovel.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Look at the K on that. Brinkus. If I recall, touching these glowing plants causes them all to cycle.
Probably wouldn't hurt too. The plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system. Shallow indentations. Shallow indent. I can't use these two things together.
Let me examine this.
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes.
Well, let me exit out here.
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes.
Don't I actually have a way to...
It's pointing behind me.
Oh, there's a plate. Hello, plate.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila. It's pointing behind me. It's pointing behind me. I wonder what they use this for. It's indicating approximately that direction. It seems to be pointing at this mound.
Well, let's dig this mound.
With that device pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here. It looks like a bracelet. It looks like a bracelet. It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
It's where there's a way to... Yeah. Another door puzzle that I don't have the answer to at this moment. Ah, this is where there's like some sort of fetching thing that has a rod down at the bottom of a pit.
It's hot here, and it's glowing down there. 10 to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch, or the plug, or the fuse box, or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help.
Well, I think these
Maybe
these three things need to be lined up.
Sandwich.
Ah, sandwich.
And a hot jukebox and a cold beer.
Yeah.
Or just a starship headed for home.
Oh, those would be great.
Get a grip, Boston.
Okay.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Isn't there a way to...
Nothing happened.
There was a... It's ultra... Oh, there we go. Okay. So... let's just push a couple. That's backspace. That's clear all, so it's these four. So, if I remember right, it... let's give that a shot. I didn't get enough runners. It's down 2, left 3. Come on. If I remember the general location of where it drops down. Okay, I need to go left 4. now I just need to reach the system here, which would be something like that, maybe. Okay, so that's probably right. I just need to add the drop button on it. Let's add that. Come on, let me out. Looks like Sil ended his stream. Hello, Sil viewers. Oh yeah. Fixing the power reactor. We'll take the blue crystal for later. It's doing the same to me too. There's a dark tunnel. Wait, this is the way I came from, right? Oh, hello, Sparks.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
It's a purple rod.
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
Alright, let's see if we can examine this one then. Okay, this one we can look at. It is blue square, red square, green, the one with triangles. That's a, I don't remember how many sides that ends up with. But it looks like a hexagon. Okay. Well, no, the shape. The actual, it was blue square. Square? Why no touchy? Did I say that? Oh, dang it. Wait. It was actually that shape. Blue square, red square, green square. And then what was the last color? Green. That's not the one. Actually, is there any indication based on... This one's purple. Oh, that's right. The doors do have very subtle colors. This is the purple door. Right? Sort of orange. Or maybe this one?
The door is humming slightly.
Okay. Let's try it on this one. Wait, was it blue and then red or red and then blue? Blue and then red.
hope this was a good idea.
Hello,
So what is
Comzo20.
through this door? A death trap? A mad scientist with a pretty girl and a talking robot?
Oh
An
my.
alien cafeteria? Why am I just standing
Alien
here?
cafeteria.
After all, as Brent found out, the worst thing that can happen is you can take one wrong step and you're dead.
I've never heard of the dig. It's actually on Steam now.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
It's the
Boston.
tram.
Are you there?
They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, boss.
Not sure if you recognize the voice of the main character,
But it's not like we have
but
time
it's
to
Robert
use correct
Patrick.
scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
I wish I knew. It's a sure thing you can't get here the way I did. I slid through a low tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
Gee, I guess this isn't safe. But if we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been killed. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about coming to save me.
I won't,
I
don't worry.
handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Hello, all the diamonds.
Maggie. Good work.
Thanks, Boston.
I don't think there's anything else in this area. Okay. Seems like a good idea. We'll just go in there. Be a giant gerbil. This is actually considered kind of a failure, if I recall. It was in development hell forever, and when it came out, apparently it wasn't that well received. It's slow and it's not very funny like most LucasArts adventure games, but it's still I like it a lot. It's like, I'm American. I don't know what these things
Now I
are.
know what my pet hamster felt like.
Weakened door.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Can I use...
I need some help to pry this door open.
I need someone else to help me get that door open. Ruined door.
Nothing could open this door.
Oh, this puzzle. Let's just go. Ooh, water. Yeah.
Plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good little turtle thingy. Okay.
If Maggie were here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner. So maybe I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land.
Look at that color cycling. Oh, yeah. If I recall... Oh man, look at that fossil. He vomits the turtle back up. Hey, sea creature. If we can eat you, we can live here forever.
That creature is beautiful. It has the appearance of a six-legged turtle. It makes me wonder if they have a common ancestor back on Earth. Unless it's just a coincidence in parallel evolution.
Alright, let's go up the path here then. Up to the museum. I believe the museum is up here.
Another ghost. The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died. I can't open it. It won't accomplish anything.
Alright, the first bridge is there. You can eventually connect them all.
A bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum. Strange glowing crystals. Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
Perfect sense. Oh, there's a puzzle about having something placed there.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber? Another
my
one of these
Skype isn't
engravings on a
muted.
stick.
Doo-doo, doo-doo. Oops.
That canister sure packs a punch.
Yes, it does. Oh, there's a door. Oh, hi, Maggie.
Boston!
Maggie, I found you.
I wasn't aware that I was missing.
You know what I mean. I found a way to get where you are. Through the museum, back that way.
That's nice, Boston. If that's the museum, then I guess this is the library.
I found out how to open doors back in the Nexus. There's a tram that leads out here.
Look, Boston, I think it's great you're finding things out, but I'm trying to concentrate here. I feel like I'm so close to making sense of some of this stuff, and I just want to stay here and keep working. All right?
Sure, of course. Anyway, I know where to find you, and you know how to get out of here if you want to.
Thanks. Yes. When I learn something, I'll call you on the box, okay?
All right. All right, yes, I won't bug you anymore right now. I found this in the museum. Can you read it?
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it. I've decided that has to be a control console for a data retrieval system. When I use the controls, different inscriptions appear. Sometimes different languages. If English comes up, I'll let you know.
If English comes up, let me know. Alright, let's take the tram back. Yep, these have ultimate dem graphics. Okay, so I ended up with the red door key, which is here. Let's open that while I'm here. Let's look at that again. Red, blue, green, red. Alright. Blue and green. But we're not going to go through that door yet.
Who knows if this will even work? Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display, they weren't designed for humans. But it's worth a shot. Brink, are you okay?
I feel fine. What happened? I remember digging, and the ground gave way under me.
Brink, you've been dead for several hours.
You've been dead for several minutes.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead. But I found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from a display there, I got an idea of how to use them.
Where's the crystal? I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would work on a human being.
Our cellular structures must be very similar. Boston, it didn't just bring me to life. It brought me to life. I feel more powerful, more energetic, more alive than I've ever felt before.
This totally is going to end well.
Maggie, do you read me?
Yes, I do. I hope this is important.
I think so. Brink isn't dead anymore, Maggie.
You have a very sick sense of humor. Goodbye.
No, wait, I'm serious.
Deadly serious.
Brink! I can't believe it.
It was a crystal I found in the museum. The display there showed it bringing someone back to life. So I tried it.
A crystal that heals the dead. If we ever get back home, this will change the world. It'll change everything.
It's not just being alive again, Maggie. I feel perfect. I feel like I never knew what good health was until today.
Now it's all the more important we find a way home.
It's always kind of important to me.
Keep exploring, Boston. I'll get back to work on the language.
You got it, Maggie.
Alright, Zombie Brink. Let's actually go back to the museum spire. Two dudes, one ball. This is gonna end well. Haven't you seen The Fly? No. Now we should be able to force open this door.
Brink, could you give me a hand with this?
You're using an alien tusk as a pry bar?
You got a better idea?
Sure.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. That was the longest visit from a ghost yet.
The whole display centered on this basin. It's full of crystals. Are these the life crystals? Like the one you used to bring me back to life?
They look like it.
Then it couldn't be more clear. These life crystals are the reason they brought us to this world. They have found the secret of life, and they want to share.
Weren't you watching, Brink? I don't care what language you speak, that ghost shaped itself like a skull. It was warning us. These crystals are dangerous.
It was the symbol of death.
You know what? I'm gonna increase the, or I guess decrease the subtitle speed.
Death Lord. These crystals are the antidote to death. That's what it meant.
What if there are side effects? Did you think of that?
The side effect is that I feel better than I ever felt before. If you had used the life crystal on yourself, your mind would also be as clear as mine. And you'd see that there is nothing more important than getting these crystals and using them.
Brink, I think you're wrong. I think we need to be careful.
These aliens are kind and good, Commander. They have given us a gift.
Yeah? Well, if this is all so perfect, where are these aliens?
Maybe they've moved on to a higher plane of existence.
Maybe.
Or maybe they're all dead.
Maybe.
See how badly your brain is working. How could they be dead? They invented these life crystals. Commander, I feel sorry for you. Still tied down by an ordinary mind and ordinary fears. But I feel too good to want to argue with you. Believe what you want. I'm taking as many of these crystals as I can carry.
Maybe. Maybe. This is how you get revived in TF2.
For study back on Earth. I'm just not going to use them.
But you will, Commander.
Ooh, one of these. Hello.
Brink. I got this inscription from the museum. What do you think?
I think that's Maggie's department. I don't want to be bothered with things like this.
Thanks.
Okay. Actually, can I do this part now? I might be able to do this part now.
Gross.
Brink is the jerk.
Hey, Brink. Do you think... Brink? Brink? Where are you? Brink, answer me.
Brink, can you hear me?
Brink, no.
Where are you?
Look at that color cycling on that water.
Maggie, Brink's run off. He wasn't acting very rational when we found a big supply of life crystals. I'm afraid maybe those things are addictive, or they altered his personality or something. A ghost tried to warn us, but Brink was feeling too cocky to listen to good advice.
Just when this place starts looking benign, it finds new ways to be dangerous.
Anyway, I'm going on without him. I can't think of anything else to do.
I'll try to contact him now and then, see if he's willing to talk.
Thanks, Maggie. I'm beginning to take this personally. Nobody wants to stay with me. Maybe it's my deodorant. I think it failed somewhere back there on Attila.
Or maybe, just maybe, it'd be annoying to carry around 2 other escort people. Alright, so what we need to do is rotate. that the right way? I think that's the right way.
Just need a little something to make you complete, my friend. How about a little alien explosive device?
Now, if I recall, if you put them together wrong, it's gross. I did it right. Alright. Now let's go in the water.
Now that the water's safe for swimming, I think it's time to see what's in that underwater cave.
Chamber. I think there's a rod in here. There is a rod in here and a plate. Let's grab the plate first. Orange rod.
Another engraving.
I'm actually remembering more of this game than I thought.
Nice view.
Though the planetarium spire is gonna mess with me. The leg bone's connected to the something bone. Something bone's connected to the... When was the last time I played this game? My guess is probably like 1999, maybe 2000. Sometime before Windows XP came out. Because I'm pretty sure I last played it on Windows 98. Okay. This is... Is that the orange door? I guess it probably is. Green, okay. Wait, I'd already messed with these before. That's why they're like this. It was green and then it was blue. And then the last one is... that, right? Wait, let me relook at these. No, it's not that. Okay, so this is not the color that I'm vaguely seeing it as. I guess that's a yellow one. was the one I opened before. Okay, that is definitively an orange door. There's a blue something, and then a green cube. Should be this one. Okay. Alright, let's go to the red door. Did I ever play EcoQuest: The Search for Cetus? No, I did not. Though yesterday I played some Carmen Sandiego Deluxe, and I did horribly at it. That game is far harder than I remember.
Uh-oh. The other trams came as soon as I called them. Maybe there are some controls somewhere. Nothing happened.
Okay. Are there any plates in this one already? I don't believe so.
Shallow indentations.
So right now I just have these 2 plates of the 2 more that I need. Shallow indentations. Shallow indentations. Shallow indentations. Okay. Wait. Actually, there's another place I haven't been to yet either. Hopefully I won't forget about it. Let's go tramming. Four pounds of watermelon. Oh yeah. You're spooning with it. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but okay. Ooh. Rumble, rumble, whoosh.
First time I ever did the wave all by myself.
Okay, here's another one of these guys.
I can't open it. That should have turned on another light bridge, and it didn't. Bummer. I guess when you abandon machinery long enough, it's going to get out of adjustment. Just needs a little adjustment.
we go. Strange device. Now we're connected to the museum spire. Blue rod. Oh man, that crevice looks dangerous.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet.
Do I have a flashlight on me? I do. Okay. 'Cause I knew a flashlight's used eventually.
The way things have been going, I can pretty much bet that whatever that little beast just stole, I'm gonna want it really badly in a minute or two.
This is the pole.
A place for everything, and everything in its place. A thin metal plate with a button on it. It won't do much good to put the cover on when a part is missing. Scavengers have picked these ribs clean, but the animal can't have... The hook won't support the cage in that position. It won't do anything. That doesn't fit here.
Am I missing something? Like there's like a peg I thought I needed to...
It won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything.
Door, panel, dowel. Wait, I saw that somewhere. Dowel. Dowel.
A short metal dowel. That's a nice fit.
Do I use the rod on this somehow?
If only I had some bait for this trap. But I'll just have to play sheepdog.
Oops.
The last time I was small enough to get into a cave that size, I was 4 years old.
Shovel.
Sorry, friend, but your little house is about to get a big front door. That looks big enough to squeeze through.
Isn't there a way to get these guys around? Where are they? Little rat dudes.
It won't do anything.
I mean, I know that I put that on him, which is why I'm actually trying to capture him, but... There, come back. I may need to come back later. Let's go. Come on, go up. I think there's something back down here. Oh man, look at that. Advanced 3D rendering for 1995. Like you're like, oh, I'm freaked out. There's someone standing there. Swish over. What is it? It's just a stupid rock formation.
This looks like a command center. This hole is empty. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal. There's this particular spot this needs to be. And I don't remember if it's trial and error. Oh, wait. It's where all the crystals meet. Oh, I see. They all have a
certain shine to them. That's slightly bright. Oh. There. Ah. And the last one. Alright. Whoops, no, not you. I wanted to exit. Okay, tram is fixed.
I can see a tunnel that connects to the island I just came from.
Was that this room? No. It was not this room. So actually, I'm gonna try again for the little guys. Comcast has got to give us one of those modem router things. Now I get to figure out how to make it play nice with the router I already have. Usually a router will have a mode to put in it where you can put it in a bridge mode or something like that. They may call it something different. And then you can plug it into the cable modem if you want to keep using your old router. Or the non-vendor supplied one. Hole. That's new. Or it's not new. I bet it was there before and I just didn't notice.
There's something moving in here.
Okay, so I have to like scare him out of the hole.
There's something moving in here. There's something moving in here. A lot of useless junk collected by that little thief. There's something moving in here.
No, no, go this way. Go that way. Haha, little bugger.
Now I've got you. If I let you out, you'll head for the place where you hide nice shiny machinery parts. The only trouble is, how am I gonna follow you?
With this ring. Also, you should eat them. Pick up this nice rod.
A thin metal rod. It's a small alien critter with an electronic collar. It's a small alien critter with an electronic collar. Go, little creature. Roam free, wherever your thieving little heart desires. The pin fits tightly in the hole. The pole with the hook is balanced.
I guess I can't pick up the pin again.
It's got to be right under here. This is where the tracker's pointing.
Alright, tracker spot.
What if I hadn't brought this shovel along? No, that's not worth thinking about. The critter sure didn't like that. He took off down one of his tunnels. Now maybe I can get the door open. It's indicating to the right. It's indicating to the right. It's the critter's empty nest. It's indicating to the right. It's indicating to the right. It's indicating to the right.
Whatever. Pin.
Now, with any luck, this will work.
And, whoops, this guy.
Now let's get this thing closed up and see if it works. Shut tight and solid.